Welcome to Koh Samui, Thailand, a paradise island with stunning scenery and the true home of kickboxing. 18 top-class kickboxers from all over the world have come to the famous kickboxing resort Super Pro Samui to find out who is the very best in the light heavyweight category. For 14 days, they must train, sleep, eat and live together, and in the end, fight each other.
Enfusion. You gather 18 fighters from all over the globe. We have them train together, we have them live together, we have them eat together, we have them fight together. But only one gets to win it, so it's now or never. This is the battle of a warrior, let it be known. And my advice is either go hard or go home. You better step up to the challenge or you'll get dismissed. And you don't get a second chance, homie, this is it. Koh Samui is where we train the best. Welcome to Thailand, let's see if you can pass the test. Which one of these fighters is a champion? Who's gonna rise up and show them that it can be done? $40,000, now who wants it most? Let's see if you can do more than brag and boast. Kickboxing meets discipline. Step inside the ring, let's go finish him.
Last time on Enfusion, Huck and Munoz really developed a hate for each other.
Let's go, Rambo.
Who's gonna win? I repeat. The first option to win the tournament is me. No?
I don't have strategy for my first fight, but I go make just war with him. I go fight.
I'm gonna show then in the ring who's the boss. I'm the boss.
Julie Kitchen is giving her first pick, Wendell Roach, some extra attention. Steve's still feeling sick. Will he be able to fight Ramazan Ramazanov from Russia, who's prepared very well for this important fight? All the other fighters are enjoying Thailand as well. And the very exciting fight between Munoz from Spain and Sahak from Armenia.
Really, really good performance here. That was a bit strange.
After an extra round, Munoz won the fight.
Well, you can understand.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion. Because the red team won the volleyball match, they could decide who to challenge first.
Okay, the red team won again. So Julie, again the choice is yours.
Would you like to pick first?
I pick Finland first.
Please step forward.
I am Nale Omeragic. I represent Bosnia and Herzegovina.
My name is Miika Kinnunen and I come from Finland. I'm 26 years of age and I've been training Muay Thai 8 years now.
No kissing.
I think Narcis is a strong fighter, but I think he's just not so fast as good. But I think he's strong and I have to be careful. I think he will hurt his own legs kicking in my legs.
Yeah, the adrenaline starts to pump a little bit. Only thing I'm a little bit worried about is what's going to be the temperature of the day, because this is Thailand, so it's going to be very hot, but it's nothing that's going to stop me from getting to my goal.
On my team, I have two really large characters, Wendoff and Narcius. They're great characters, but if they do start trying to take over, I will stamp my authority down. I think today I took them on the pads and I may have gained their respect slightly. I don't think they thought I was such a good pad holder.
I don't feel tense about the fight. I'm really relaxed and I feel I'm ready for it.
I think of the day of the fight, I think tomorrow it will rise up a little bit. And the day of the fight, it will be I will be a lot of nervous. I don't talk that much. And then Before the fight, I'm a little bit nervous, and when I step into the ring, everything's fall off me.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion.
My biggest inspiration in fighting would be Rob Kaman, the Dutch kickboxer. My toughest match ever, physically, was a match in the B class in Holland. That match was on 84 kilos, so I had to lose a lot of weight, and I get really deep in that match, and my condition was good, but I didn't eat, so I had no power. So I waked up in a hospital.
What would I do if I win the money? I would probably travel around and training and maybe fighting more.
If I win the prize money, I'm going to pay some bills. I'm going to take all the people that support me in Holland to a big party on my bill. And I'm going to Bosnia to my family, and I buy some presents for my little cousins. And yeah, and then it's gone, man.
I think I'll be calm in the fight, and I don't get too excited about it, but I'm waiting for it.
I see my chances not only one thing, I just need to win. Everything I do will be hard, and it will be painful for him. And in the first round, when he goes back to his corner, he will be thinking, why I'm not home now, sitting, relaxing, eating chips. I think it's a little bit irritating is one of my teammates, it's Wendell. He talks a lot, and he's an experienced fighter, and I don't know, I would like to meet him in the finals. Maybe I become a Bosnian folk singer. Odlaziš, dolaziš, noći da me In Bosnia, when you're a famous singer, you have a good life. Maybe I choose that.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion.
Back to the hospital, get my fever checked. Feeling a lot better. Hopefully it should be alright.
I'm just going to the hospital for they check my fever. We'll see how I go.
How do you feel?
I feel a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got diarrhea though.
Steve's still not feeling too well and has a tough fight against Ramazan Ramazanov, one of the favourites. If Steve pulls back, one of the reserve fighters will have to step in.
You have no fever.
No?
Yes, no fever. But now you're tired or not?
Very, very tired, and I have diarrhea.
Oh.
Again, the doctor's doing some tests with Steve to see if he'll be able to fight.
If tired, I think tired so much, I think you stop better because next week fighting not good for.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion.
My name is Maria Baskerson, I'm 29 years old and I'm from Canada.
My name's Julie Kitchen, I'm 33 years old and I'm from Cornwall in England.
My name is Hanna Mjöberg from Sweden. I'm 24 years old and I come from the west coast, Falkenberg in Sweden.
My name is Aleid Levans. I'm 26 years and I live in Holland, in Alkmaar.
14 wins, 4 losses, and I've been training for 4.5 years.
I've had 50 fights, 42 wins, and I've been training, this is my 10th year.
My fight record is 17 fights, 10 wins, 2 draws, and 5 losses. And I've been training for 8 years.
My fight record is 18 fights, won 14, lost 4. and I've been training for almost 10 years.
I think every fight is always a hard fight because you always train differently for each fight and you always have new challenges for each fighter.
One of my hardest fights, when I went for my European title, I was dealing with my father having bad cancer and he actually passed away that week. So that was a real hard fight for me, mentally, but every fight when I step into the ring is hard for me.
My hardest fight was when I was up in Ubon and I was fighting a girl from Sisake, a tough boxer. That was in the beginning of my career, but it was a hard fight for me back then.
My hardest fight was last year when I broke my leg. It was my first A-class fight. And I broke my leg, I think it was in the second or in the third round. And I fought the fight just till the end, so 5 rounds. And after that, I couldn't walk anymore.
The hardest part of my career is everything about being a fighter is hard. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you're always in training mode and fight mode. And, you know, it's hard being a Canadian fighter because there's not a lot of support for us. So there's a lot of poor fighters. So if you're a fighter in Canada, you definitely don't do it for the money. You're doing it because you want to do it and you love to do it.
The hardest part of being a fighter is just dealing with your emotions as you're about to go in the ring. Maybe the week beforehand, I can feel a little bit grumpy if you're dropping weight. And it's just like dealing with your emotions, especially I live with my family and my young children. So I don't see fighting as a chore, it's my choice. So I tend to not show my emotions to my family. I don't moan about the food I'm eating. It's totally my choice, but it is quite challenging.
The hardest part of being a fighter is that you're sometimes very alone because you're in your own world of diet, training, sleeping, especially when a fight is ahead. And not everybody understands you in that. And sometimes that gives a very alone feeling.
The biggest challenge I have overcome during my career as a boxer is my shoulder. Shoulder pops out, or I dislocated my shoulder.
Fighting Muay Thai and teaching it and just living the dream of Muay Thai is a real challenge. I'm a mum also, which is obviously my first time job. I'm a wife also, but me and my husband run the gym together, so it is quite challenging, but I love every day of my life.
My biggest influence is my coach. My coach gives us everything every day, and there's no way that we could ever repay him for teaching us not only the way in the ring, but the way of life.
My biggest influence is obviously my family. I talk about my family a lot. They're my number one in my life. My girls, my twin girls, they're beautiful, aged 11. Even not long ago, I watched one of them fight and they fought really with their heart so much. And the following week I was fighting and they really inspired me to fight the best I could just by watching a young child deal with all the pressure of going into the ring and big crowds. And so my family's the big influence on me.
My biggest influence in my fighting career must be my dad and all of my trainers I had during my career, because they give me a lot of, they believe in me and support me and trying to, so I can do my best.
My biggest influence in my career is my trainer. I train with him since the beginning of my career, and I don't fight without him. He gives me the power when I have to fight, and he exactly knows how I feel and what I want with a fight. I really need him next to me in a fight.
It's hard representing Canada because Thai boxing alone is not big in Canada, let alone being a female Thai boxer. So it's very difficult. You're constantly the underdog.
Representing England in Enfusion is just a dream come true for me. I've watched the other episodes and I'm just loving it. Every day I wake up, open my eyes. I'm in Thailand, a beautiful place, Koh Samui, and just working along the other fighters in my team and all the fighters. It's just great being around people that have the same passion as me.
It's fun to be a part of a TV show like this, Enfusion. It's very, you get to meet a lot of people, a lot of strong mental minds, and yeah, it's just, it's fun, but it's also very stressful. I'm not used to being a team captain, trying to keep my boys together, but I'm doing my best.
My biggest challenge was also when I broke my leg. I was very anxious to fight, and I needed some time to get back on track again, but now I'm there.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion. My name's Stephen McKinnon. I've been training since I was 4 years old. 34 years old now, so it's a long time. I was born in Scotland. I moved to Australia when I was 4 years old. So I'm true blue Aussie now, but I've got the Scottish heart with me. And yeah, I love Muay Thai. I'm still fighting, I'm still improving, feeling strong. So I'm here to cause some damage.
My name is Ramazan. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Russia. I've been doing Muay Thai for 14 years.
I'd like to meet Ramazan in the final, and he's beaten me before, so I want mine back.
The toughest challenge in this competition, I think it's going to be my next fight with Steve McKinnon. It's one of the toughest guys in this competition, in my opinion.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion.
How do you feel? Oh, I'm feeling really flat. No energy.
Steve, back from the hospital?
Yeah. They said my blood pressure was back to normal, but because I've had diarrhea all morning and stomach cramp, I'm feeling really weak and tired. And so they say I must have a stomach bug or something.
Do you want to fight? Or do you need a couple of more hours? What do you want?
I want to fight, but I'm not going to fight feeling terrible. So a couple of hours, and I'll see how I feel. I think I should come good. I hope to come good.
He doesn't look good, so I will take over if you can.
I want an answer before 6 o'clock. I'm going to come good in a few hours because I want this opportunity. I want my rematch. So.
Okay, we give him a couple of hours. 6 o'clock, he makes his decision. If he decides not to fight, you step in. If he decides to fight, you will be there. So.
Okay.
Okay, good. This is the best we can do for you right now.
All right, thank you.
Okay?
Again.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion. In this edition of Enfusion, all fighters must not exceed the weight limit of 95 kilograms.
Mika and Nalle, please step forward. $92.5. $92.5.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion. Nala and Mika have an easy challenge. They have to play mini golf to see who gets the good or bad room and the 3 people in their corner.
Good afternoon, fighters. You see, we're here at the midget golf. I hope you will give it your best shot. Tiana is gonna ask you a question.
Today we'll do the midget golf challenge. The winner of this challenge gets to take 3 persons to a corner on fight night. The loser only gets to take his team captain. Before we start the challenge, you guys have to answer a question to me. If you know the answer, raise your hand and answer within 3 seconds. Clear to everyone? Are you guys ready for the question?
Yeah.
Here it goes. How many inhabitants does Thailand have?
65 million.
No. Higher or lower?
Lower.
No, it's higher. You win the challenge.
Okay, you want to go first, or you want to let them go first?
I want to go first.
You are. You are. Okay, I will keep the score. So you can start.
Very nice. It's obvious that mini golf is a different game to kickboxing. But during the game, they're getting better and better.
Nala, you're the winner. That means you get to take 3 persons to your corner on fight night. Mika, you're the loser. Means you only get to take Maria to your corner on fight night.
I don't need anyone else. She's enough.
Mika did well, though. I don't go golfing. I don't think Mika does either, but he did well. We lost by, I believe, 1 point, 1 or 2 points, which was really close.
The golfing was not a hard challenge. First, Mika was 2 points in front of me. Then I came back, and then we were even, and we had to do a mission over, and then yeah, he had to start. Maybe he was very nervous. If he's nervous now, I don't know how he's gonna fight, because I'm gonna bring him a lot of trouble in the fight.
We went playing mini golf, and I'm no golf player, but I tried, and it was a close challenge. We had an extra round, and he won. So he have a 3 cornerman, and I have 1, but I don't really care.
Yeah, our second challenge today was miniature golf. We had Nala on that. He didn't start all that good. He was a few shots behind, and then I think we hit the second go on it, and he started to catch up, and it was all down to like the last go, and he won by 1 shot, which he was really pleased with, because I know he doesn't like losing. He's really competitive, whether it was like a board game or in the ring, he wants to win.
But I do what I have to do, and maybe he get more facilities, but I don't think that will show in the ring. Best boxers come from a very Spartan places.
You happy?
I'm very happy.
Okay, sleep well, because you have an important
Thank
fight
you.
tomorrow.
Push.
Push.
Tomorrow it's killing time.
Because Nala Omaragic won the challenge, he gets the good room the night before the fight.
I won it.
Mika gets the bad room and lousy food.
It's about to go down, down, down. Enfusion.
Fight night for Nala Umaragic from Bosnia-Herzegovina and Mika Kinnunen from Finland. Both fighters are preparing themselves.
Everybody from Bosnia, Sarajevo, I love you.
Also, the team captains are doing the best they can for their fighters. Mark Flicker from Belgium is helping his teammate and tries to get him focused for this important fight.
Well, making his way to the ring is Mika Kinnunen from the beautiful country of Finland, all the way from Helsinki. Very, very good shape. Unusual guy, likes to do things his own way, but he's fighting Nala Omaregic from Bosnia, and I'll tell you something, this is going to be very interesting. It's going to be the kicker versus the puncher, Kieran.
Yeah, you know, the Finnish known for their Muay Thai skills, very good with their kicks, very good Thai style, very much of a slower pace, but they have a lot of good things about his Bosnian. Big banger, likes to get involved, punch hard, and very, very confident, as we've seen on the series so far.
Well, there you go then. Naila really, really does mean business. And he is very, very strong. He's with the red team, Julie Kitchen, our own, very, very proud of her, English superstar. Beautiful femme fatale that she is. And he's fighting against the Canadian team coach, Miss Maria Bastatin. So it's yellow versus red, Bosnia versus Finland, England versus Canada, and as I said, a mismatch of countries here on Enfusion. The crowd here at the Pet Spoon Char Stadium really, really redly hot, ready and waiting, this red atmosphere. A high anticipation for a fight between these two men. Mika, earlier this afternoon, before he was coming to the fights, he was hitting, kicking, wanted to kick pads. He wanted to train. I really don't think it's a good idea, Kieran, not in this weather.
No, not in this heat either, because it just takes so much out of you, especially when they're bigger guys. But, you know, it just shows how keen he is. You know, Enfusion, this is the show, showcasing some of the future talent as well that's going to go onto the world stage and go for that big prize. From all around the world, we're all fighting, competing for that big, not just the money, but fame as well. You see straight away the Finnish guy using his legs really well. A little bit of a slip there on the canvas.
Yep, Nala will just keep going forward. Trying to...
Yeah, you can just see Nala there. Just keep coming forward, trying to put the pressure on. No, under Showtime rules, they do like to see pressure fighters. They do like to see some aggression as well. But if you're skillful, like this Finnish guy seems to be, but he's not really seems to have too much power.
No. He just seems he wants to really, really go forward. Nala in trying to impose himself, but that Mika really sharp push kick to the face. Sneaky uppercut on the turn when our referee's trying to break him up, but now the big puncher coming in with big shots.
Yeah, Nala just there, just trying to get close. But it's speedy combinations and low kick at the end. And the Finnish guy, Mika, you know, trying for high kicks, trying all different types of level of kicks. A bit of a complaint there called stamping not loud.
Yeah, stamping him on the leg there.
Got dangerous kicks there, even at close range.
Yeah. Sneaky right uppercut, slide. Sneaky shots going in from Mika. Very clever.
Yeah, it seems to get, even in close, it seems to try and go for a high kick. Can be dangerous when you're facing a Bosnian bomber, which is Nale.
I think there's a cut to Nale.
Oh! Hey, come on, no.
Oh no, it's okay. It's just a nick.
There's nothing too bad, just under the or on the eyebrow, shall I say, next to the nose, but action will resume.
Really hot though here, isn't it, Kieran?
Yeah,
sweltering heat again. Some really heavy leg kicks going in from Nala.
Yeah, Nala just trying to put the pressure on. He's losing his balance a little bit as he's getting closer because it's, Mika here, Kinnunen is very quick high kicks and body kicks.
Yeah, he does, but he seems to be a bit raggedy to me, getting pushed around the ring too much. He's not stamping his ground. No power in what he's doing, really, Double K.
No, not at all. He's You know, yes, he is doing well with the kicks, but, you know, the harder, stronger, more powerful man is the man from Bosnia, Nala.
He's really putting pressure on Mika now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah, look. The Finnish guy still coming back in with some lovely low kicks. There's not much sting in his punches, though, does he, the man from Finland?
No.
Chin's very high, look at that, lovely combination on the ropes.
An appreciation from the Thai crowd here at the Petspunchar Stadium. Really showing their appreciation for the skills of these two men. It does look raggedy, though, to me. It doesn't look very solid. And you know what, Kieran? After him going on pads this afternoon in the ring when we was back at Super Pro Samui, it wasn't a good idea then, and this is the result.
Yeah, he looked very tired.
It's too hot, isn't it,
yeah.
to mess about?
You know, especially coming from Finland, it's a very cold country as well, just as it's hard enough. But then warming up beforehand, how intense he did, you know, doing a session. But, you know, he is throwing some lovely kicks, but surely it's going to be the more exhausted of the two, even going into the early rounds, round two.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he has got the skills, but I mean, he'd have so much more energy. He'd have more snapping his techniques. You know, he's thrown some very clever stuff, some push kicks and some long knees, but he just seems to lack some snap, some explosiveness, doesn't he?
Yeah, he leaves the chin hanging as well. He was lucky here. The one didn't land sweet. But
let's not take away nothing like you were saying. Or was nearly going towards saying that Nala, you know, he's making the fight, isn't he? And he's the one putting the pressure on.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's putting the pressure on. He's throwing some lovely punches as well. Working on the low kicks. Some great kicks here by the Finnish guy, but lacking any sort of power.
Yeah.
Looks like he doesn't want to know, does he?
It's like he wants to fight off the ropes, and he's not scoring with anything, is he, really? He's not landing anything heavy or... Nala needs to just keep going forward and scoring. That's better from Mika.
This is better work, driving those knees in, which, you know, is the thing to do, but lovely punches there. He's going for the knockout now, Vinny.
Really piling it on now, isn't he? Pouring it on.
Oh, I tell you, he's throwing some lovely, powerful shots.
Body shots, head shots, leg kicks. Nice left kick from Mika.
Every now and then he just shows, you know, a little bit of a flash of what he can do, but no snap, no power. A stronger man from Bosnia, Nale, really apply pressure on in this one. Look at this, lovely boxing combination, working low on the thighs as well. Really, look how fatigued the Finnish man is.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a stoppage for him if he keeps going like this, surely.
It certainly does look that way. It's one of these things, though, really. I mean, Mika's a lovely person. You know, before when he was warming up in the camp, it was like I said to him, you know, he seems to want to do it his way, but now he's paying the price because the energy level, the heat in it is absolutely incredible. And it is getting to him, isn't it?
It's very one-sided now, and Nala's just having a little bit of fun there. He's just trying to go for that big shot. He's landing, scoring well. Surely now I think the referee might even step in, but
I mean,
he is surviving. But
definitely, but he's just piling on the pressure. And there's the appreciative Thai crowd.
He's going for the finish, this man from Bosnia, isn't he?
He's going for the finish and the finish. And he's droll, Kieran, very droll. But he needs to keep his hands up, doesn't he? Because, oh, now just could whip a high kick up and it could buy Helsinki. So fatigued.
Oh, right hands.
I think Nala's getting bored of hitting him, to be honest, now.
He's getting bored, he's getting tired, and he is fatigued, but how the man from Finland's still standing, because he's exhausted. The heat's just go over him. I think it's overtraining, of course, climate change as well, coming from Finland, such a cold country.
Of course, but I mean, you know, he has to listen to what people tell him, and his team captain was telling him, but he just seemed to want to do it his way, and this is the price.
Clear round there from Nale.
Oh, 2 clear rounds.
Well,
she's getting it, and you know what? It's justifiably so as well. Maria Bastatin telling him on, and she did tell him. I mean, sometimes it's you know, everyone likes to be right, but sometimes you like to be wrong. And well, everyone likes to be right, but in this case, she would have liked to have been wrong at saying that, you know, he shouldn't train, but he did. And now she is right. She's telling him off, and these are the results. It must be very, very frustrating for him because let's be honest. Mika has got the talent, but he just hasn't got the energy in the snap.
There's just everything in there. You can just tell the pile pressure for Nale is just, you know, immense. And if he keeps it up, it's going to be a clear, easy victory, to be fair.
Oh, round 3 of this three-minute round. Action-packed contest here.
Well, he's just taking one-sided beating now at the moment. You know, and you can just see up there just looking on because...
Nice push hits to the face, but he's so tired.
He's just exhausted. You can see hands by his hips. Lucky Nale's not massive knockout, especially because I swear he'd be out by now.
Oh, yeah, he'd be out. It'd be good night, wouldn't it?
Oh, there's the shot.
Big right hands at the side of the head.
How tired he is. He's taking some hard
Yeah,
punches.
he's got a very, very good chin. But the trouble is, you got to remember something. What's the point in testing it, you know? You don't have to test if you got a good chin. I know, I'll headbutt his gloves with my chin. It's not a good idea. But, nevertheless, the Thai people are still appreciating it. You know, it's a lot of money at stake and you can kick yourself because you may not get this opportunity again ever in his life.
Yeah, you can see the combinations now. Nale just, I think he knows he's winning. He scored well, so it's a tournament, so he doesn't want to bash his shins too much. And he's clearly winning though, isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean,
very
it's
much so.
very, very one-sided. There's hardly any danger at all.
Not much kicking from Nale as well, so he's not kicking so much. See, I've seen him throw a combination, then throw a leg kick afterwards. He's stopped kicking so much.
You can see the corner screaming to Nale, keep putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
Some very, very one-sided, but you know, the Mika here doesn't want to know now, does he?
No.
He's still trying, he's trying, but
it's one of them things. There's no sympathy for him because he didn't listen. Which is a shame. That's why they have team captains to tell you what to do. And sometimes it's a hard lesson to learn, isn't it, Double K?
It certainly is. You've got to do the training. You've got to listen to your trainers. It's a superb example. If you don't, that sometimes it won't pay off. And well, he's lost his opportunity. That's for sure.
Yeah, and it's not as if he's not talented either.
Just a little breather there with the gum shield out. That was the Bosnian. But unless he gets a knockout, he's by far the loser here.
Yep.
And he has got all the skill, but...
Just falling to bits, isn't
he? Nale's just got nothing in the tank at all. Sorry, not Nale.
Sorry,
Mika.
yeah.
Mika's got nothing in the tank at all.
But there you go. Really putting on the pressure now. Nale, he's just all over him like a cheap suit. He's like a tramp on a pork pie.
Yeah, the clear winner there. I mean, not a spectacular fight in any way at all, but just very, very one-sided. Finishman, Mika Kinnunen. You know, he was training this afternoon before this evening's fight. And
I mean, he was training real hard. It wasn't just doing a bit, you know?
Yeah. And out here with the swirling heat, you know, he loses a lot of water, body fluids, and you could just tell there.
Well, there you go. Well, yeah, and a deserved victory for Nale. Bosnia win, beats Finland, but it's his own fault, to be honest. What a shame, but commiserations and congratulations to Nala in the red team.
Nala, congratulations.
Yes.
What do you think of the fight, the first round?
He was tough.
Tougher than you thought?
Because he cut my eye in the first round. And then I have to change game plan because he kicked a lot. So, but it was a good fight. All my people in Bosnia, hello. And everybody in Holland, I love you, Ush.
Okay, but from the beginning on the second round, he let his hands go down.
Yes.
Why didn't you finish the job?
I was tired. This is another climate in Thailand. And I flew in 3 days ago, so I couldn't use to the temperature.
You think your next fight is going to be better?
it's gonna be great. Ush.
It might have been something mental. Who knows? He seemed to me a little bit more nervous this afternoon. Actually, not even later on this afternoon, he actually wanted to hit pads, which I suggested him not to, but he wanted to anyways. So maybe that might have affected his performance tonight. But he did so well in the first round. If he kept it going in the second round, he could have finished in the second round. But
the doctor checks the leg.
After the first round, I got tired. I couldn't fight back anymore.
Well, what happened? In the first round, you went really well.
Yeah, I got tired. I had nothing left in the tank. It's just impossible to fight. No power.
How come? Was it the weather conditions? Was it something else?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know, but maybe it's too hot. Lots of sweating during the day. So I got tired very fast, very easy. I think I trained hard enough, but maybe the preparation here in Thailand or something. I don't know, but have to train harder anyway.
I knipte. Ush. Yeah. First time you cut me, I cannot see one eye. I could not see. So I fucked up. It was stupid of me. Then I threw up everything, also my food, and
maybe just all
I don't remember after that. I don't know what happened.
It's a symptom of the sugar.
Oh, because his sugar dropped. Yes, and now he's gonna feel better.
You want?
Keep drinking.
Tell me what er is.
Fuck.
Rustig, doe je ogen dicht. Disinfection. Daniel, doe je ogen even
Ja.
dicht. Je bent flauw gevallen, hoor ik?
No stitching.
Dit is een symptom, no stitching. It's
No
only the
stitching.
dressing. Oké. Denk je van jezelf? Ik praat Nederlands met je. Ja, kom maar. Ja. Oké, goed. Martin, can you stay here? Yeah.
It's about to go down, down, down.
Enfusion. Next week on Enfusion, will Steve recover fast enough to face Ramazan? Or will a reserve fighter have to step up and take on the mighty Russian?
So my strategy with fight with the Wendell is to use a brain, because Wendell didn't do it, never. So I try to use my head to defeat him, and I hope I will do it well.
I have a big mouth. It's up to one of them to come and shut it.
More. Okay. I'm okay. Okay. Bandje!
Putting a big shot, just misses. Bumps a bit out, a bit wild there from Ramazan.
Closing the range. Look at that punch.
Nice combination, real nice. A jab and a right hook and a left to follow. That was a really good combination, wasn't it? Great performance, and Ramazan goes through the dangerous Ruski.
Enfusion. You gather 18 fighters from all over the globe. We have them train together, we have them live together, we have them eat together, we have them fight together. But only one gets to win it, so it's now or never. This is the battle of a warrior, let it be known. And my advice is either go hard or go home. You better step up to the challenge or you'll get dismissed. And you don't get a second chance, homie, this is it. Koh Samui is where we train the best. Welcome to Thailand, let's see if you can pass the test. Which one of these fighters is a champion? Who's gonna rise up and show them that it can be done? $40,000, now who wants it most? Let's see if you can do more than brag and boast. Kickboxing meets discipline. Step inside the ring, let's go finish him.